So, do you need basic explanation of concept? Okay, so I'd like to show you is some trailer which explains its concept.
I'm Bryce Boltzman with OPHS. Inviting me back to your place, huh? Oh, this is a first.
500 years ago, and he tried to defeat Demon King with his wife, but failed, and he lost his wife, and finally Demon King made him an immortal body. So yes, this game, yes, in current age, he's still a demon hunter, but with no hope, and he was originally a serious guy, but now, yes, he's sarcastic and, in a sense, disappointing guy, and he's earning some little wage for liquor, alcohol, and yes, the game has both ages, 500 years ago and now, but basically, mainly in current age, as a demon hunter, and immortal body is not only for story, but also for its game mechanic. And today I'd like to show you its core gameplay and mechanic and some features of NeverDead.
Change weapons?
Treffen.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about the story of Never Dead?
So the story begins from 500 years ago when he battles against the Demon King. Unfortunately, he loses against him, and he loses his wife and was made immortal. So basically, this is the story of his revenge. The immortality not only is a part of the story, but this has very major effect in the gameplay of NeverDead as well.
Okay. You were working on several Metal Gear Solid games. Would you like to work on Metal Gear Solid 5 as well?
That's a very difficult question to answer, but I no longer belong to the production. It's pretty hard for me to work with the team again, but currently I'm trying to concentrate on the NeverDead project. Regarding Metal Gear Solid 5, if there was one, I'd like to enjoy it as one of the fans.
Can I add one?
So the bad point of being in the production is the point that I would only notice the story before it's gonna be released in the stores, And if there was next, I would like to enjoy the story from beginning without any previous knowledge. And for Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, I was able to do that, and I was really enjoying that.
Did the Metal Gear universe influence you on your work on Never Dead somehow?
So I was mostly in the Kojima production when I was belonging to Konami in the past years. So I had many influences I've got from the Metal Gear Solid series. Of course, the theme is completely different from the Metal Gear Solid, but how if you could play the Metal Gear Solid, you will understand. But in those games, there's of course serious parts, but there are some crazy parts included in the game as well. And in NeverDead, I think we follow the same rule. The basic will be very serious parts, but there are some stupid parts included in there.
Who will score Never Dead, the soundtrack?
So the main theme of NeverDead is created by Megadeth, and we, as a we were the staff who is involved in NeverDead is very fan of Megadeth, and we requested them to create the song. And regarding the song name, we didn't request this, but accidentally the title name was the same with the game's title name. And the lyrics are very close to the theme of the game. And I really enjoy that, and I'm really happy about that. And regarding those names, NeverDead and Megadeth is completely opposite meaning, so I think we have done a very good compilation between both.
Okay. Are you satisfied with the development process? Do you reach the technical borders that can be overcome?
So to be honest, I wasn't able to 100% do what I wanted to do. Of course, there are some points that we had to give up. But regarding the very basic theme that we wanted to use the immortal character, we were able to use the physics and ragdoll to do those destructions. And from those perspectives, I think we were able to do what we were planning to do. And of course, this is the first project of this NeverDead. We were not able to do a 100%, but from now, I'm pretty confident about.
Can you imagine to develop a title exclusively for Xbox Live or PlayStation Network?
I personally don't have any preference in any console, so of course I would like to give it a try on creating those downloadable games, and of course create some games for the smartphones. And for even in the titles for XBLA and PSN, I would need to consider some ideas, but I personally do want to have some challenge between those new platforms.
実はちょっとそういうのに働いたことがあります。
So I have worked in the past regarding those XBLA and PSN games. If we take an example, the Castlevania Harmony of Despair was partly my project. In the middle, I had to concentrate on NeverDead, but if you could look at the credit, you could be able to find my name.
Okay, one final thing. What was your first gaming console?
プレイステーションのポリスノーツっていうタイトルですね。昔やっぱり小島プロダクション最初の仕事です。
So the first title I was involved is the Police Notes in the PlayStation, and that was the first job I had when I entered the Konami and the Kojima Productions.
Okay, that's it.